It is day 4 in the Marblehead studios, and we have a pretty full day. We start with ballet class every day for about an hour and 15, hour and a half. Mikko taught yesterday. Then we go to a 2-hour Forsyth improvisation technique class in which I teach. And it's one of the foundations in what this program is geared to do, which is a choreographic intensive, not like a composition class in a university, in that there are 2 choreographers guiding these 31 students into their own budding choreographic voices.
There's a lot of energy and a lot of creative potential, especially because even though we're younger, there's a lot of students coming in with some professional experience dancing with companies, or even kids who have had exposure with their own choreography. So there's definitely a feeling of creative input from all sides, and that's really a wonderful environment to be immersed in.
Since the Marblehead facility here at Boston Ballet School opened in February of 2009, it has always been Mr. Nissinen's intention to be able to utilize this absolutely stunning space for something creative in our summertime. So you look at this very inspiring location in the Marblehead, Salem area, and the first thing you think is, when you think about a creative summer experience, let's explore choreography. So we've been talking about it for a couple of years, and it really took shape this past, about a year ago, when Evelyn came on board as principal, and we knew somebody could be here to help host and really help develop this program.
So the day-to-day activities have been that we all take a morning ballet class so that we sort of get ourselves prepared and warmed up for our day of dance. From the morning ballet class, we go right into a William Forsythe or Forsythe improvisational technology class that Helen teaches. Helen teaches that class because of her direct work with having danced with Forsythe and Frankfurt Ballet. There's an hour lunch break, and then we come back and the groups are divided into Group A and Group B. Helen takes one group and I take another group, and we go into the studio and we start to work with choreography on the students first. For maybe the first hour, we'll choreograph on them. And then the last 2 hours of the day, we let them go and do their own work with hopes of some of the ideas and some of the things that they've seen us do in the process, that they'll take those ideas along with the things that she's taught them in the improvisational technology class and start to experiment with them and sort of take the old ideas, the ideas they came here with, and combine those with these new tools and maybe get a new approach to creating movement.
Choreographic intensives are incredibly important because the hardest thing is to find new choreographers. And you just don't become choreographer overnight. You have to practice, you have to do things, and I think more inspiring choreographers we have, more the art form moves forward. And especially today at the Boston Ballet, we do big classical ballets, neoclassical and contemporary dance. So it was a natural progression to have a choreographic workshop, and this is just the beginning. This is the very first year. We have quite a bit bigger plans in the future to expand on it, but I'm very happy that we got going and launched the project.
I've seen them go from all being a little bit worried and what the person next to them is going to think, to developing friendships and developing confidence in one another in their small groups, whatever that group might be, and being able to really explore not only in their own bodies and a partner that they have acquired during this program, but then also different locations and exploring what that might look like.
I hope they walk away with tools of how to work with the choreography if they don't want to be a choreographer, or walk away with tools on how to work with people. It's not just the tools of the physical tools, it's also how you must learn how to communicate and get across your ideas.
In some sense, choreography is in itself a process of translation, translating music to movement or translating movement to meaning. There's really so much that it embodies, so to put it into tiny definition is difficult. But I feel like maybe a part of this program is trying to break free of defining it and to explore and find new avenues to move and not have a preconceived notion of what choreography is. And I think that's pretty remarkable.